Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Alright, so we just finished our events here on the Great Silver Shrine. Unfortunately, it seems that Ramirez and Galshin came away with the Silver Crystal, but I guess on the good side, they did it without having to kill Fina, so, well, you know, it could be worse, but either way, it's definitely a bad situation. Alright, so there's one more thing you can kind of do here, just a little, you know, for fun thing. If you go into first person, you can sort of check things out from Vice's perspective, you know, with everything turned, I guess, the correct way, even though you technically are turning it upside down. I don't know, it's it's complicated, but you can sort of look up and see the whole world up here, so it's kind of neat, just a fun little thing to do if you want to see it, you know, from the regular perspective, but anyway, alright, so there's nothing left to do here. Let's go ahead and head back. Galshin and Ramirez probably went back to their headquarters. We should probably do the same. They'll probably be trying to raise Soltis from beneath the clouds soon. I don't know what'll happen if they do. Nevertheless, we should hurry back. We can't waste another moment here. Vice, I heard a rumor concerning Dangral Island a little while ago. According to my sources, Galshin's built some sort of elevator that leads down beneath the Great Cloud Sea. Do you think they built it to try and get to Soltis? Probably, and I bet they're heading there with the moon crystals as we speak. Well, then it looks like we know where we need to go. Let's try and get to Soltis through Dangral Island. We need to stop Galshin. Yeah, I don't know exactly where he heard that rumor. I mean, he was with us the entire time. I'm pretty sure we would have found out whenever he found out, but, well, I guess we'll just, we'll go with it. But, yeah, kind of like I said before, you spend most of the latter part of the game going back and forth between the Shrine Island, Dangral Island area, and Crescent Isle, so that's where we're going to be heading back to. There's not really too much to do around here, though we do need to check up with Ryu Khan, because if you remember, we gave him the 2 pieces of Valorium before we left, so I guess we can check back and see if he's done anything with them. Alright, so he's right over here. Now that I have an adequate forge, I can make weapons befitting of your crew. Would you like to purchase something from me? Okay, maybe if we talk to him here. Okay, no, please come back later. So, okay, I guess we can't get anything yet, which is too bad, but alright, well, we'll wait then. So, alright, let's head out. Alright, so we're approaching Dangral Island here. And remember, I pointed out before, they kind of finished this little rail thing there. Well, that's what we're coming to investigate now, so let's go ahead and dock. So we're pretty much going to go the same way that we did before, which is going to be down through here and through a couple of hallways, but once we get to that area I said we'd check out later, well, it's later, so that's where we're going to actually head now. Fortunately, we shouldn't actually, I know we're not going to encounter any resistance on the way there. Things are pretty much the same as the last time we were here, which is kind of interesting. And I think probably the funniest of which is that still nobody has noticed that we've shut down the power. As you'll see, we're not going to have to go and, you know, flip that switch again in order to stop the fan. It's still going to be stopped, so even after all this time, they still haven't figured out that we've tampered with things. See, we can just go ahead and walk through. You know, you think all this time without ventilation, somebody would have figured something out, especially after Galshin himself found us, but, oh well, guess not. Alright, so let's go ahead and get down. We should be getting fairly close, I believe, to where we need to head to. Actually, I think we still got this one little hallway to go through with the little, yeah, the snaking path down there in the southwest. Whoa, okay. I wasn't expecting this, actually. This is kind of interesting. It was kind of treated like a mini-boss here. The Lurgle tank. Well, it's red, I guess purple. We'll see how it goes. We don't have Enrique for Justice Shield, but that's kind of gauge this thing. Oh, okay, well, it goes down pretty quick. But, yeah, it's kind of, what was it called? It was some kind of tank that we fought before. It was right before we met Enrique for the first time. We were escaping from the Grand Fortress. I wanted to say, like, the Dragon Tank or something like that. Of course, I have been playing Chrono Trigger lately, so that would explain where I got that from. Maybe it was like... I'm wanting to say it was something like that, though. I don't remember. But anyway, one more Cutlass Fury, and this thing will go down thankfully Vice is super strong, so we don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, and it even has the same exploding animation, so that's kind of cool.
That was fun.
Alright, well that was wow, that was actually really interesting. I was not expecting that at all. Alright, well Gilder leveled up, which is good actually, because he's somewhat behind us for whatever reason, and that's just the level they decided to put him at when he rejoined our party, so go figure. Alright, so now let's continue on our way after that little encounter. And one more turn. There we go. Alright, now this should be that outdoors area with the door straight across and then the little experimental elevator area to our right. And as you can see, yep, here it is. So yeah, it looks like they have completed this thing. We've got our own little elevator here, so I guess we might as well check it out. I hope this works. Well, there's only one way to find out. Alright, it's moving. Yeah, it looks like this will take us straight to Soltis. You'll be dead before you get there. Huh? Hey there, Red. Did you miss me?
Baby.
Ew, it's Vigoro. I've been thinking about you. I can't believe this guy. He just doesn't know when to give up. I remember you, Vice. This time I'm ready for you. Let's settle this once and for all. Alright, well, very little talk. He's got to hit on Eika a little bit first, of course, and now we are ready to go. So let's do this.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Alright, so this is Vigoro again. This time, as you can see, we've caught him a little less unprepared. He's got his armor and he's got his big portable cannon thing, which is kind of interesting. So, alright, we're going to take this guy down. Shouldn't be too much trouble, especially since Vice is so strong. Unfortunately, we're going to kind of have to alter our strategy a little bit since, of course, Enrique isn't here with his Justice Shield. So, what we can do is pretty much focus with Vice. He's a little low on health from that tank battle. He got hit pretty hard. But for the rest of us, we're pretty much going to guard with Eika and Fina because they can't really take too many hits. Gilder, however, since he has a lot of HP, is going to be on healing duty. So we'll go ahead and throw out a Sacrum Crystal just to make up for that random battle earlier, which I should have taken care of before this, but oh well, whatever. Alright, now Vigoro can do decent damage, especially with this. As you can see, that's an all-hitting attack that does a decent amount of damage. And of course, it's a little bit less for some reason. I mean, if Justice Shield was there, that wouldn't have done, hardly as much. But I guess they figure you don't have that option anymore, so they take it a little bit easier on you. We've got enough SP here for Pirate's Wrath. We're going to keep guarding and guarding. And throw out another Sacrum Crystal here with Gilder. Thankfully, Vigoro is pretty slow, so you should be able to get your turns in before him. And you can see that did a lot of damage since Vice has been strengthened up a lot with those Piranha Seeds. If he was strengthened with the Glyph of Might, that definitely would have done 9999. And he'll pretty much just sit here and spam this a lot. Unfortunately, our Sacrum Crystals can't really make up for it with Vice there, but he's got enough HP that it's really no trouble. We will have him guard this turn, however, just to make sure he gets at least some recovery and, doesn't die. So again, we'll throw out a Sacrum Crystal with Gilder.
This should work.
And on the next turn, we should have enough firepower to take him down, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, and of course, he does still have his regular attacks that don't do very much. So, alright, Pirate's Wrath here, and we can pretty much just guard with everyone else because this will be taken care of. Yep, down he goes.
Oh, I lost again.
And of course, that was made quite a bit easier with the absurd amount of strength that Vice has at this point. But even if he didn't have that, you should have enough to keep up with his damage. It really shouldn't be too hard to heal, so it's pretty simple. Alright, and we got another Perhunta seed. Awesome, because we need more of those. I give up. You're the better man. I didn't think that there was anyone else in this world other than Lord Galshin that could best me. Galshin and Ramirez are down below. Good luck, kid. Red, looks like this is goodbye. The strongest man has the right to be with the finest woman. Vice just stomped me pretty good, so I don't deserve you. Wow, maybe if you didn't come on so strong, you might actually be appealing. So what are you gonna do now? I don't know. Maybe I'll become an air pirate like you guys. As long as there are beautiful women in this world, I'll keep fighting. Hey, I think Gilder might kind of share that philosophy a little bit.
Goodbye.
So long, Blue Rogues. Maybe we'll run into each other again. Yeah, so off goes Vigora. Looks like he's finally admitted that Vice is the better man, and I guess that's pretty much inspired him to just go his own path. So, yeah, probably won't be seeing him again. Looks like he's gone for good. Thankfully, we didn't have to kill him like we did Deloco, but alright, so let's move on. Alright, now all this is entirely new territory, stuff that's just been completed fairly recently. So we got this little elevator here, and of course we suspect this is going to lead into Sultus, so we're going to need to be making our way down quite a bit here. So we have to climb this ladder to the upper level, and this will lead us to a door that we can actually access this elevator, which is right here. And let's use it. Alright, sweet. Nothing happened. You think maybe on a long elevator ride like that something would happen, but nope. Just get out and here we go. Alright, so there's a save point, so obviously something is going to be coming up, which means I'm going to be taking this opportunity to heal us up here real quick. There we go. Alright, so let's head through the door down here. Oh man, this place looks interesting, doesn't it? Oh, and there's that cool sound walking again. So yeah, you can tell we're definitely in Silver Civilization territory here. So most likely this is the kind of run-up. Anytime you go to a big area, there's always this kind of long ramp you have to climb, you know, to get there. It pretty much just draws out the tension. People do that a lot, so... Alright, so let's check this place out. I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like. This is amazing. So, you made it this far. Galshin, Ramirez. What is that? Vice, that sphere is the Silver Gigas Zelos. What? That's the Gigas? Vice, look. The moon crystals. They're using the crystals to break the seal. Once Zelos is freed, I shall control the greatest weapon of all time. I will be able to call down the rains of destruction at will. And then my reign shall begin. The 6 moons shall obey my commands. You may live long enough to see it, then again you may not. Oh man, looks like we got a little side boss here. Wasn't quite expecting this. You figured with Ramirez and Galshin in the room we'd be fighting at least one of them, but looks like we got somebody to go through first. Now this guy may look familiar. If you think way back, we have seen this guy before. So if you've been watching this that long, I know that's been a long time ago. but you should recognize this. If not, I'll give you a hint. Shrine Island. So, alright, let's see what we need to do here. He's not too much trouble. He can do a little bit of damage, and of course, again, without Justice Shield, we're just going to have to deal with it. I am going to go ahead and give Vice a Glyph of Might here. We'll guard with everybody else, though. Vice is really the only one we want to be attacking. We don't really want to leave anyone else open. He does have the same target search blaster combo. The attack itself might be called something else. I don't remember. Which can be a little bit annoying. I believe it also has the ability to stone, so that could be kind of bad, but since Vice can pretty much take it and we can heal him if something does happen to him, it's no big deal, then we can go ahead and attack here. Looks like he's silver, so of course yellow is going to be the way to go. Use Pirate's Wrath here, guard with everyone else. Yep, there we go. There's our 9999. I think that's the first time we've seen that, actually. But alright, so yeah, here's the blaster. You can see it's also an area of effect, so that can be pretty bad. And cool, it looks like nobody got affected with anything, so that's good. Alright, don't quite have enough SP to do anything with, so we'll probably just go out and guard this turn. We should get enough SP that we don't really need to worry about focusing. Alright, so Pirate's Wrath there. This one might take him out. It looked like he was about halfway. Okay, so he's got just a little sliver of health left. One more Cutlass Fury will do it. So yeah, like I said, this guy's really no trouble. Again, even if you didn't have Vice super strong, you should be able to keep up with healing because he uses that target search a lot, which basically wastes a turn. So let's Cutlass Fury and take this guy down. Oh, it's got to do the laser blast first, though. Oh, I think this is actually the one that can petrify, but thankfully it didn't. Anytime they have an attack that does very little damage, there's usually a secondary effect you need to watch out for, but we took this guy down without too much trouble, so it's definitely good.
That was easy.
Alright, ooh, and we got a Moonberry, too. Very good. You would have only disappointed me if you died, but you are too late. He broke the seal. Zelos, I am your master. Raise the lost continent of Soltis. From this day forth, Soltis shall be my castle. Farewell, air pirates. This place shall become your grave. Vice, we gotta hurry. Zelos is raising Soltis. We have to get back to Dangral Island. We can't stay here. Vice, hurry. Damn, we were so close. Alright, everyone, go. Back to Dangral Island. Oh man, looks like things are getting serious here. I think we'd better get out. This place is not looking very stable. So yeah, we were so close. We were right there with Galshin and Ramirez, but unfortunately they broke the seal while we were fighting our little boss battle there. So it looks like they're going to actually raise the Lost Continent after all. We weren't able to stop them. So I guess we'll just have to deal with whatever happens. But for now, we've got to get away first. That's priority number one. Alright, so it's not too far back here. We've just got to make our way back to that elevator, which is right here, of course. And thankfully it still works, even though things are getting destroyed around here. And thankfully it's not too shaky either. It's actually pretty calm here, so I guess that's good. Alright, so let's quickly make our way out. We gotta climb down the ladder. Are. You could do this a little faster, Vice. You know, we're kind of in a hurry here. Alright, so back to the door. And this should be where that giant elevator thing was. The one on the rails, of course. Alright, so let's get back on and quickly make our way back up. Come on, use the thing. There you go. Well, you didn't quite press it, but we'll take it. Vice, what's going on? I don't know. You gotta be kidding. I'm trying. There you go, hit it. It's no use. There's no power. I got an idea. Vice? Vice, what do you think you're doing? Come on, let's go. Let's go? What do you mean, let's go? You don't mean... Yes, we're going to run up the rail. Hurry, I don't know how much longer it'll hold. You're serious? Oh, man. Vice, some of us aren't as young as we used to be, you know. What's that? It's Soltis. Hurry, this railing isn't gonna last much longer. Vina, you go first. Okay? Yeah, make her go first. Oh man, this is definitely not good. We better get a move on. Run! Go, go, go! Yeah, like Vice said, we can't stand here admiring this thing, man. We gotta go. Alright, so yeah, this is a very memorable scene for me, running up this huge rail. I mean, look how far we've got to go. That island in the background is just barely getting any bigger. And of course, the rails are collapsing behind us as we go. So, unfortunately, there's not much we can do to speed up. We just gotta keep running. Thankfully, it seems like the falling rails aren't really catching up to us, so looks like we're making decent time up this thing. That was too close. Vice, this way, hurry! Hurry, Vice, get off the rail. Vice! What the? Why is the ground shaking? Isapa, what's the meaning of this? I do not know. The winds are shifting. Something's very, very wrong. What the? Ugh! man, it looks like the Lost Continent has been raised. And as you can see, it's drastically altered the map around here. Check this out. This whole place is pretty much opened up, and you can see it's pretty much come up right underneath Shrine Island, which you could basically tell in that cutscene. So, yep, things are about to get exciting, but I think this looks like a pretty good place to stop. Next time we will head forward and see if we can explore Soltis. Maybe we can find Ramirez and Galshin inside and finally end this. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.